All right, so let's talk about first responders and trauma. Um, we uh, we all know that first responders deal with trauma, and anybody who's been a first responder of whichever variety for more than a few days to a week has already experienced a trauma. In general, the general population, it's estimated that most people experience between 3 and 6 traumas in a lifetime. Sometimes we experience 3 to 6 in a shift. Um, it's estimated that most first responders over the course of a career experience several hundred traumatic events at least. Um, and it's no wonder these wear on us. Not everybody ends up with PTSD. Everybody deals with it differently and has different experiences. And while PTSD itself is prevalent, whether or not you have that diagnosis, the traumas do have an effect on us. And some of them are specific events, a specific shooting, an assault, a domestic assault, accidents, whatever the case may be, death. But there's also cumulative traumas, and that's where, maybe they're smaller ones, but the cumulative effect of them being over and over and over again. Um, the cumulative effect of being in high stress situations, always being on the go, having to be present and deal with situations and remain professional and compartmentalize everything in the moment to do your job and be professional um, takes a toll. Um, there's also other ongoing issues that cause like ongoing traumas, administrations that are not supportive, that are vindictive, betrayal in agencies. Forced overtime is a huge issue. Constant exposure to threats and assaults. These all things have a cumulative effect and take effect on us, and they need to be dealt with in one way or another. And I know for myself, I would talk to coworkers some about it a little bit, but not nearly enough. We really need to have more support with either counselors or peer support at work, and even our families. We oftentimes talk about leaving things at work, but honestly, um, many of us have good resources at home to help us with those things, and we should use those resources because we have people who want to be there for us to help us through these things. Um, but the important thing at the end of the day is that you don't ignore those traumas and how they're impacting you and how to work through those and use different resources to work through those so they don't turn into something that's worse.